Chemical Market Economics, or CME, was founded in 1954 as a topical group of the American Chemical Society New York section. The American Chemical Society, established in New York City in 1876, is today the world's largest scientific society with over 155,000 members, 180 local sections across the US, 32 technical divisions, and nearly 30 international chapters. With CME's rapid growth over the past decade, and in agreement with ACS, CME transitioned from a local group to a global organization, becoming an independent 501c3 nonprofit on January 1st, 2020. The Leadership Awards event, created in 2012, celebrates leadership and honors pioneers of today and tomorrow. These awards broaden the tent of STEM, recognizing brilliant leaders in categories such as corporate reinvention, innovation, lifetime achievement, and sustainability. CME collaborates with top STEM brand, NASA, and the American Chemical Society, as well as other fine organizations. It is through these outstanding role models that we improve life on Earth and in space. Looking far ahead, 1,000 years from now, historians may mark our century as the inflection point when the solar system gave rise to its own spacefaring species. So records will show that this little group, and all of you, participated in a tiny way, but a positive way, in making that happen. So thank you very much to all of you.
And good afternoon to all of you. I'm deeply honored to introduce this year's CME-STEM Leadership Award recipient for advancing fundamental research, my colleague and friend, Dr. David Spergel. As president of the Simons Foundation, David leads our mission to advance the frontiers of research in mathematics and the basic sciences. Since 2021, David has guided the Foundation's grant-making, in-house research, and public engagement, ensuring that transformative science continues to thrive. David is an acclaimed astrophysicist renowned for his pioneering work on the cosmic microwave background and his leadership in the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope. He previously chaired Princeton University's Astrophysics Department and founded the Flatiron Institute's Computational Center for Astrophysics, building one of the world's leading hubs for data-driven research. David's service to the nation includes chairing the National Academy of Sciences Space Study Board and contributing to the NASA Advisory Council. He has received the NASA Exceptional Public Service Award, and today he serves on the board of Brookhaven National Laboratory. David has an extraordinary scholarly impact with over 400 publications and 100,000 citations and an H index of 120. Just as important, David's mentored more than 30 graduate students, 35 postdoctoral fellows, and 60 undergraduates, many of whom are now leading academics worldwide. His mentees describe David as a leader with a good vision for the possible, who was adept at building sustainable, high-impact research programs and steering structures around him towards success, like the Simons Foundation. David's honors include the MacArthur Fellowship, the Shaw Prize, the Breakthrough Prize, and election to both the National Academy of Science and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. But beyond these accolades, David embodies the spirit of fundamental research. He champions curiosity, bold questions, and sharing knowledge. He reminds us that the pursuit of basic science is not a luxury, it's the engine of progress. At the Simons Foundation, David has expanded programs that nurture the next generation of STEM talent, such as the Simons STEM Scholars Program at Stony Brook University, which George just mentioned. He has also proposed distinguished speakers for the CME NASA Symposia, which reflects our shared mission of fueling discovery and sustainable innovation. Today, as we honor David Spergel, we also celebrate the countless scientists and students whose passion for discovery is shaping humanity's future on Earth and in space. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to introduce such an outstanding and deserving honoree.
As Marilyn Simons highlighted, David Spergel has an extraordinary record of achievements in advancing fundamental research and inspiring the next generation of scientists. As an integral part of the CME-STEM Leadership Awards, Dr. Spergel now joins our distinguished circle of honorees and lifetime CME honorary members. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present the 2025 CME-STEM Leadership Award for Advancing Fundamental Research to a visionary leader, a brilliant scientist, and tireless advocate for fundamental research, Dr. David Spergel.
Thank you, Marilyn, for your kind words, and CME for this award. I want to thank Marilyn for her support over the years, and it's a real honor to follow Marilyn, actually in so many ways. As an award winner, and Marilyn was the first president of the Simons Foundation, and I'm the second president of the Simons Foundation. I want to thank my son Josh for joining me today, thank my friends and colleagues for their support, thank Leonard Levy for introducing me to CME. I believe this award recognizes basic science, both through its recognition of my own research and through its recognition of the Simons Foundation and the role it's played. In my own research, I have focused on addressing questions about the fundamental properties of the universe. We've discovered that the universe is both remarkably simple and remarkably strange. We can describe the basic properties of the universe with 5 fundamental numbers. It takes 5 numbers to characterize everything we know about the universe, in some sense. Its age, the density of atoms, the density of matter, its lumpiness and how it varies with scale. The geometry of the universe seems to be as simple as possible. The Euclidean geometry that we learned in middle school is valid on the scale of the universe. The physics and chemistry that we test in laboratories and use in all of our work is valid not only, those physical laws seem to be valid not only on Earth, but across the visible universe. We see the same physical constants. They don't change. We look out at distant galaxies with James Webb, and we see the same physics in action, same chemistry happening. And so the universe in some ways couldn't be simpler. Yet really deep mysteries remain. We don't understand what makes up 95% of the mass of the universe. Atoms make up only 5%. The nature of dark matter, a mystery that is now nearly a century old, is not known. Our ideas on what dark matter might be range from subatomic particles, weighing much less than an electron, to black holes more massive than the sun. We do not understand the nature of what we call dark energy, the stuff that makes up most of the energy of the universe and drives its accelerating expansion. While we can see the fluctuations in the microwave sky that we believe were generated in the first billionth of a second after the Big Bang, we do not understand how the universe began. Will solving these mysteries have practical impact? Perhaps. We don't know yet because we don't know what the solutions are. But these are deep questions, and by addressing these deep questions, we advance our understanding in novel ways. This award also recognizes the work of the Simons Foundation. As mentioned, Jim and Marilyn Simons previously received this award, and it's an honor to follow in their paths. The Simons Foundation believes in the value of basic research. So much of modern life rests on the discoveries of the past, from mathematics to biology to chemistry and physics. Our efforts at understanding the fundamentals of quantum mechanics led to electronics, modern chemistry, and really so much of modern life. Even creating that phone that went off would not have been possible without understanding quantum mechanics and tunneling junctions. Our efforts at understanding how our minds work led to the invention of the neural circuits that are powering the AI revolution. The studies that led to the discovery of mRNA were purely curiosity-driven initially, and now are, driving fundamental advances in vaccines and medicine. The study of the interactions of bacteria and viruses led to the discovery of CRISPR, which is powering transformative medical advances. At the Simons Foundation, we empower scientists to make transformative discoveries. We do this through supporting computational and theoretical research at the Flatiron Institute, our internal research institute. We do this through supporting grants that enable researchers working around the world to cross boundaries between fields and countries. We make long-term investments involving multi-institutional collaborations for up to a decade. And in doing this, we encourage researchers to be ambitious and take risks. We do this also through supporting ways in which we bring new students and new people to science. Through programs like Math for America. I'm actually told there's a Math for America teacher here. So, actually, let me salute her, and more broadly, all the school teachers that sort of brought all of us here. I think none of us would be here without outstanding teachers who brought us to science. And also take this moment to both salute and kind of look forward to what will all the great science, great engineering, great innovations that will be done by the students that are joining us today. So I just want to salute them as well here at this moment. Many of us involved in various aspects of science leadership, one of the real motivations for our work is enabling you, these students out here, to have the opportunity to do truly great things and to know that you truly will. We are at a moment when some in our society are doubting the value of investing in science and are building barriers that limit international collaboration. These changes weaken our society, make us less competitive economically, and make life worse for our children. We must resist these efforts and continue to believe that investing in science is investing in the future. And I hope this award encourages all of us to continue our support of basic science, one of humanity's jewels. Thank you.